as I approached the iBOL Scientific Steering Committee meeting room at the Hotel Conference Center in Guelph, I noticed there were actually two separate meetings occurring. On the right, there was a meeting room with a placard in front indicating it, that was within was the iBOL SSC meeting. On the left, there was a meeting room with a placard in front indicating that there was a meeting titled Mental Health in the Workplace. Choices are fundamentally attractive, of course, for most of us, but they also precipitate the need for making decisions. So I had to decide, on the one hand, the incredibly important but equally audacious imperative to DNA barcode 5 million specimens representing 500,000 species over 5 years, or on the other hand, mental health. I think it a great day, of course, that Polly Bear and all of you, like me, chose door number 1 and have elected to forego the ephemeral attractions of mental stability and serenity. On behalf of the Board of Directors of iBOL, I'm delighted that you were able to join us this evening, and I'm also very pleased to introduce Dr. Alastair Summerlee, President of the University of Guelph, who will in turn introduce our guest of honor this evening, the Honourable Glenn Murray, Ontario's Minister of Research and Innovation. I had the pleasure of meeting Dr. Summerlee 2 years ago over the course of several meetings in Beijing to discuss China's participation in the iBOL project. President Summerlee's research in biomedical sciences is acclaimed internationally and has attracted significant money to support his research over his career. He's published extensively and has been an invited lecturer at numerous universities and colleges around the world. He joined the University of Guelph faculty in 1988 as a professor in the Department of Biomedical Sciences, and after a succession of increasingly senior roles was named president of the university in 2003. He's continued teaching while holding administrative positions and was awarded a prestigious 3M Teaching Fellowship in 2003 for outstanding leadership in teaching, education, and academic program development. In 2004, he received the Doctor of Laws from the University of Bristol. In 2006, he was named as chair of the Board of Directors of World University Service of Canada, one of the country's leading international development agencies. Dr. Summerlee, over to you.
Thank you very much, Christian, and welcome to everybody. I would like to begin with an apology. Paul had very carefully organised that I would be there to welcome you at the beginning of the meeting in Guelph, but unfortunately I was committed to a meeting here in Toronto. So I immediately said, could I possibly come to the event this evening? Of course, I was just after a free meal and a long time ago, it seems to me now, I learned of the simple, elegant idea of taking a small piece of DNA and using that to determine every living thing that's on this planet. There can be nothing more important than the work that we are all engaged in doing that. The implications are immediate, the implications are medium term, and the implications are long term in terms of the future of our planet and what we can all do to make contributions to make sure that we preserve the biodiversity that we have. And it is a critical, an absolutely critical task that you are all engaged in. And I am delighted to hear of the commitments of several people here to making sure that over the next 5 years we can really transform the rate at which we've been able to do this. So can I actually begin by congratulating you all, not on only being here, but on the commitments that you are all making to do something that will literally transform the way we think about biodiversity.